I tote, he smokes and I drink. We don't care. We fight for our right to get home alive, and we don't care. Bullshit aside, it's time to go live. Yeah, we don't care. People work hard, should we go too far? Yeah, we don't care. Yeah, we don't really care. He drinks and I tote, in pain and I quote. Yeah, we don't really care. Smoking and drinking, yakking and thinking, we don't care. Bullshit aside, it's time to go live. Yeah, we don't care. People work hard, should they go too far?
Hello, Dr. Ryan.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
loud and clear, bro.
Awesome. Very good. Well, it's kind of a weird experience for me right now because I can't hear myself through my headphones. So, how you doing, Dr. Ryan?
I'm good.
Well, no, I'm just, like I said, Uncle Marko's trying out some new gadgets here, but today is Friday, March 7th, 2025. And we're broadcasting live from a bunker in East Vancouver, an undisclosed location. And our blues is your news. So we're doing the check-in today, but I guess we're doing fate, destiny, and free will. And boy, there's a lot to talk about that, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Today, the moon is in Cancer. And we'll go back to the check-in here, but there's a lot of astrological shit going on here. So I mean, Mercury retrograde unfortunately starts on March 13th, and that's in Aries. Venus is already retrograde. It went retrograde on March 1st.
Venus.
Yeah, March 13th. It's the Virgo full moon. Lunar eclipse at 24 degrees. Very scary, very scary. And
What day is that?
it's that would be on March 13th.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. But the thing with that is these eclipses pack a punch because, you know, I think everybody's been realizing all this tension that's been going on here.
I'm ready to rumble.
Well, I bet you are. But the thing is, it'll last 6 months.
Holy
Like
fuck.
these. Yeah, but the energies could last up to 6 months. And I mean, we're not even done with that yet because, you know, ready or not, there's endings. And ready or not, like you get bolted forward. But the other one is on March 30th, Neptune, after a 14-year cycle.
Fuck Neptune.
Okay. Yeah, it goes from Pisces to Aries. Okay.
Aries is war, right?
Yeah, it is, but that's just a sign of Israel there, right? But here's another thing too. It's not over yet. Okay, on March 29th, Saturn goes into fucking Pisces. It's crazy. It's like this whole month, and there's a huge lineup. So
It's a lot of moving parts.
it's a very ominous. It's very ominous. So I mean, how fitting is this for free will? Destiny, fate, destiny, and free will, because we're going to get into this here right now. And I'm watching the ticker tape parade right now. Obviously, it's all about Donald Duck there. I mean, Donald Trump, Trump there, whatever you want to call him.
Me off. What a fucking goof.
Yeah, but you know what? We still love all our loyal listeners in Ashburn, Virginia. Ryan, give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause here. Come on, we still love you guys. Okay,
We love all our American listeners.
That's right. There you go. Okay, that was enough of a round of applause. Yeah, that boy. There you go. You got to play with the buttons.
I get to play with the buttons today.
You sure do. Yeah, well, Uncle Marko's holidays are over, and I was I should have saved some, but now I have to be a slave at work. But anyways, that's a different topic. But a lot of people don't understand about this fate, destiny, and free will. I mean, the whole, there's your own individual fate, destiny, and free will. Then there's the collective. Then this is what we're going through right now in this cycle right now with what is the fate and the destiny? We're going to separate those and we'll talk about free will after, but right now we're going to talk about the fate of our country right now and what's going on around the world. I mean, I think that to me it's very obvious that maybe the Americans are bankrupt. There's nothing there. I don't know. And this whole thing about the tariffs, or basically they want Canada to put an embargo and tariffs on China. And they go, if you do that, we'll get rid of your tariffs. So what does that tell you, right?
Is that what he said today?
I watched one of his people on his team, not him.
Because I haven't heard that one yet.
Well, I 3 or 4 days ago, they're not broadcasting it, but it sure seems like he kind of gave away out of our tariffs. And and I went, wow, when I caught that was pretty interesting, wasn't it? It's like I've been saying in past episodes, this is all about China, and people just don't understand that. And China yesterday,
that's scary.
They announced that they're ready for any kind of war, and
cyber tariff. Boots
all that's going to end up happening is the people, like anywhere, like people in Ukraine, just normal citizens, like in people, Russia, they're suffering. That's not good for anybody. And then you know what? You get these gangsters that run our world, and the 1%ers that want that, that their agenda, and you know what I mean? I think their agenda's on track, and all we can do is,
lower the population, put us all through the meat grinder.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know what? It's I don't know what else to say about that, but I mean, like I said, just like I'll give you an example about, like I said, fate, destiny, and free will. There's a really good documentary that people can watch on YouTube. You can go get it on social media, but it's about 10 people that won the lottery and ended up dead. And I watched it years ago.
Series on that.
Yeah, just getting into that is. Do you think that this is the one of the people in that documentary they talked about? He won he was American. He won $350 million on the Powerball lottery. He spent it all, blew it all, and then he hung himself. So was that his destiny, or was that his fate?
Or was that his free will?
That's what we're gonna leave free will to the last segment. But let's just talk about right now. Let's talk about, we could talk about, his destiny.
You want me to get into this? I did a little bit of digging here.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
Concentrate on the fate of it.
Yeah.
That fate, some people believe, is an event beyond a person's control.
Exactly.
As determined by some supernatural power.
That's right.
Preordained, can't be prevented or changed. Death, defeat, stuff like that. Did you know the Greeks had the fates, personifications of all of this? Fate, destiny, and the allotter.
No, that's
Clotho was the spinner, so that's the one that spins your. It's like the wool, right? That's your life.
Yeah.
The allotter, lashes, whatever, is the one that dispenses the thread, which is your life.
Yeah.
Anthropos is the one that cuts it. So that's death.
Okay.
And they were 3 old ladies. And they're in statues and all sorts of... They were, like deities, whatever.
Yeah.
So, the stories teach us that we strive in vain to change the way the world is, but the course of wisdom is to focus on changing ourselves. For the better.
The
Stoics. I fucked that up.
That's okay.
The Stoics taught that, not stories. I can't even read my own writing, bro.
I do it all the time. I got notes in front of me. I didn't even wear my glasses.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. Getting old sucks.
It does. Yeah. But getting back to, destiny, I mean, I've seen it in my own life play out where our employment, how many times have things happened when I was younger over the decades, and I like, the old, Sopranos, as I thought I was just about to get out, they dragged me back in. And that's what there's a Little Rock. Let's say hi to the Little Rock over there. He hasn't got his blinders on today. How you doing, Little Rock? Yeah. See how he cheers me up just when I look at him?
Right.
When I look at him, I know everything's going to be just okay.
He's got a face only a mama can love.
That's right. But no, but getting back to that, like, so I mean, that's the thing with the old mystics. Like I said, I seen an astrologer over 20 years ago, and I don't know if he's still alive, but he was an old mystic. He kind of looked like a magician, like Merlin, and he was old back at that time. And he looked at my chart and he told me, he goes, Uncle Marko, he goes, your destiny was written on your forehead before you came out of your mother's womb. Now, this is what I'm trying to say.
That
like the old
mystic, more like fate.
Yeah, but no, he didn't. That's what you're perceiving. He's way more wise than me and you and all three of us combined. So this is where you're individual. This is where this is a good discussion. You're looking at his perspective of what you're researching and looking at. I'm looking at destiny, fate, and free will, or you can word them any way you want in any order, from my own personal experiences, because I've seen a lot of things. And like I said, like even my old mom, when she was alive in Europe, they talk about when you have bad luck, they call it boxes. It means you can't get out of the box.
Right.
So that's kind of, and that ain't bad juju or anything else. So my point is that, okay, so we'll look at it like this. Not everybody can be Wayne Gretzky, okay? And now when you tell your kids that you bring them to hockey practice when they're 8 years old and 12 years old at 5 a.m, and you know what? That's what I'm trying to say. You look at how many kids, one kid makes it out of 1 million in Canada or into professional leagues. That's their destiny. As far as I'm concerned, it is more than that. My point is you were born to do that. Like Vladimir Putin.
Right.
He was destined to do what he's going to do. And you know what? And so is Trump. The point is you can't stop these things. Some things you can stop and some things you can't. Like I said, I've tried. And, I've been trying to avoid going to work for months. I got to go back. Fuck. Yeah, come on, give Uncle Marko a round of applause. I tried, eh? Come on there. So
I asked AI if you can change your destiny.
What did he say?
It said, learn to control your desires and improve your abilities.
Fuck AI. I can't stand it. You know what? We need to do with AI is throw AI back into the Matrix where the devil came from. Fuck him. I hate AI.
And
but you know what?
To find your destiny, you got to find out what you really love to do. Talk about, read, watch, post about, and just go for it.
Oh, there's another thing that the astrologers do. I think I talked to you about this, but it's called astrological map scribing. And what they do is they take your birth chart, okay? And what they do is, like, some people like have a rough go wherever they're born, okay? Right. But they're not supposed to be there. See, if there's other places around, they'll look at your chart and then the map scribing, and they'll align where you will have a good life, like where the energies are favorable to you.
Right.
So a lot of people are stuck in there and they don't even know that they're in the wrong place. Like myself, like I'm at a rough go here. I don't like it. See, I wish, maybe I wonder, I really wonder, like we should do like a dream sequence right now. I really wonder where I should be. Thank you, Dr. Ryan. I could, yeah, thank you very much. I couldn't have did that any better than that one. That was great. But folks, I think we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to get back into the next part. We're breaking this down into 3 little segments here. We're going to, destiny, and we'll be right back. Oh, yeah. Woo! Dick's nuts. Yeah.
Broadcasting live from Legends Pub in beautiful Richmond, British Columbia. With 30 TVs, 3 big screens, you can relax in a beautiful atmosphere. Watch all your favorite sports. It's absolutely redonkulous.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh yeah. Okay, let's call Dr. Ryan here.
Can't do that. Yeah, they're no, I can't do that. I was just hang up on them there. I guess we had to put this in here. I was like, oh yeah, there we go. No, we're good there. Whenever this thing comes up here, oh yeah. Dr. Ryan, there you go. Let's do this right. Okay, she's recording now, so the batteries are dead. Put it on speakerphone. Yeah, you should put a fucking speakerphone over there, because this is the Mark and Ryan podcast coming to you live from a bunker in East Vancouver in an undisclosed location.
I think that shit went away with like brute cologne.
Hey, how you boys doing over there? Yeah. Woo! How you guys doing over there?
We're trying to work. Shut up.
Listen, fuck off, all you. You know what? I'm just going to tell you, we're going to have our Schleptune fucking Thursday annual safety meeting here tonight with Uncle Marko and Dr. Ryan. You know what? We're going to give you guys some fucking love over there. Fuck off, you cocksuckers. Tabernacle. Yeah. Hey, so do you guys have any complaints about the retarded superintendents that are running that fucking place, or what? How about the alien head? How about him, Henry? What's going on there?
That habitat's this place. That's our only problem.
You guys fucking suck over there. What's going on over there? I'm sick and tired of this bullshit there, kids. Come on.
You wanted some action, why didn't you just come to work?
Well, you know what? Because I'm having a couple of cocktails, and you know what? You guys are boring me tonight there.
Nobody could tell. Thanks for not showing up.
Listen there, fucking Benito, go fuck yourself. And then
that was Jimmy T, actually.
Hey, how about Mr. Colorado? You guys can all go fuck off. So this is the, I guess, on a closing note there, guys, this is like the reunion, like back in 1965, and you can all fuck yourselves, and, listen, well, we all love you at the Mark and Ryan podcast, but go fuck off, and we'll see you next time we're around, okay? So, yeah, baby. Woo! Blues is your news. Yeah, Dr. Ryan, yeah.
Okay, folks, the Shore Brothers have a new sponsor, and it's On Track Snowbusters, based out of the Lower Mainland, British Columbia. Large, big, or small, Snowbusters does it all. Anytime, anywhere, Snowbusters, they'll be there. You can find them on Meta, formerly known as Facebook. They're absolutely fabulous.
Okay, folks, we're coming back from our commercial break there. It's very good there, yeah.
Give the Shoreman brothers some love.
Yeah, give them some love, yeah, because nobody else will.
Right?
That's right, yeah. Well, you know what, we're slowing down a bit, but what is this, episode number 25 or 26?
Oh, this is 25, I believe. This is
wow.
This is our milestone. This is what we set out for season 1, and we did it, buddy.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, we're still alive.
Still
thank you. Hallelujah.
They haven't taken us off the airwaves yet.
Hey, remember what I told you about when I was moving my my work thing?
Yeah.
And then the other person said, "Yeah, good luck." Bastardo. That's there you go. Bastardo. But okay, folks, getting back into Destiny and Fate. We're doing another segment here on this. I mean, people got to look at their own lives. I mean, like, you know what? I don't think anybody really thinks about it unless you're, there's some, unless you have to go through shit in your life to really see why are these
about it.
No, but it comes down to like, okay, why are these things happening to me in life? Okay, why don't I have any luck? Or it goes on and on and on. But I'm just saying, I don't think a lot of people look at their destiny and their fate, because fated events happen. Like they've happened to me in the last couple of years, and they've happened to you as well. Like you've just had
everybody goes
But that's what we're here to talk about, because it's this, so I'm going to let you carry on with a little bit of research, any more research you got down there, and we'll try to match it up with Destiny and Fate, okay?
So, Fate's more about stuff you can't control. Destiny, some people believe that you can control a little bit of it. How much do you find comfort in the Fate? Or some people fight for total control of their destiny?
Yeah, that would probably be me. So, I mean, like I said, and that's what the old astrologer, the old sorcerer told me there. He goes, he looked at my chart. He goes, "You're destined to do a triple backflip out the roof." Okay, guess what he said after that? He said, "But," he goes, "you can't get in the way." And guess what? I've been getting in the way ever since.
Right.
So going back to music and all those projects that I did when I was younger, and I got mad and I walked away, or people, whatever, they ended abruptly. So really, was that my fate or destiny, or did I use my own free will to fuck that up? Right. So
right.
Yeah. Right. So that's going to be, and then that's where that ties into. But sure, because. Yeah, when I'm thinking back now, because I'm a different person than I was 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
I'd hope so.
Yeah. Well, well, what do you hope so? Hey, I'm not Iceman, the Richard Kuklinski, Tabernacle. Fuck off.
Hey.
The Iceman. But carry on with that. But yeah, that's just an example for people that you got to look back at. We that's what I'm saying. We do have free will. I mean, I don't want to start blending that. We want to get into the next segment, but all these things intertwine with these three topics we're talking about.
They're very interconnected. Yeah.
Well, they are. So okay, but how about this? You go walk into do you think somebody that when Lotto Max is $70 million, and you know what? When you know how many people walk in there and dream about winning the lottery, and then all of a sudden, you know what? You're disappointed. It says, "Sorry, you're a loser" when you check it at the machine. Not a winner, but
you're not a winner.
But that one person that wins that $70 million,
he's a fucking winner.
It, or no, at the store on his phone or an app. But my point is, do you think in a million years, when you see it, you're in shock? Because that's what I'm trying to say. That's how lucky you got to be. That's like throwing a rock. That's like throwing a rock in the middle in a park, like in a big open field, okay, or a big national park of 15 million people in there, and that little stone hits somebody on top of the head. That's the fucking the odds, right? There you go. But so I don't know. It's like I said, getting into sports and all that. I mean, politics. I mean, okay, are these people, like a lot of these people are groomed to be in politics, and then it's just they get passed on. That's those bloodlines, right? But I mean, this other bullshit that's going on here right now. So I mean, how is Destiny and Fate tied to or do you see an economic collapse coming? Do you think that's fated?
Dude, losing almost $4 trillion in a week is not good.
Oh, wow, $4 trillion. Is that the worldwide markets?
Our North American markets are losing almost $3.5 billion a day.
Wow.
Because of these fucking tariffs.
Well, these tariffs have caused,
tariffs, though, it's uncertainty. Businesses don't like uncertainty. They like labor deals, they like concrete things, plans. So a lot of these companies, these big multinational corporations, are like, what the fuck, dude? Let's cancel that expansion. Let's cancel this. Let's move our head office back here. Like, there's a lot of uncertainty, and it fucks the markets up.
Well, yeah, I mean, just like carrying on with that too. I mean, I think a lot of this is they want to collapse our real estate market in Canada. There's a lot of stuff they don't want. They're trying really hard, and you know what? The end result is not going to be good. And plus, over 50% of people's mortgages are coming due in the next 12 months, and they're not telling you this. So like I said, I've been kind of keeping track of this. They're saying that people are the banks are starting to sell on foreclosures already. They've already been listing properties.
I heard if this keeps up, by the summer, lending rates are going to fall dramatically. Mortgages are going to be back into 2%.
Yeah, they are, but the thing is that doesn't matter because if this becomes more uncertain, like I think we're going to see the end result of this summer. If they don't fix this now, we could go into a hot war with China. I mean, right now there's so much uncertainty, right? So, what is our destiny and fate right now?
Wait. I got a couple examples.
Okay.
So if we look to Hollywood, you ever watch the Final Destination movies?
No, I've never seen them.
So there's a bunch of them, and in them, one person has this vision. In the very first one, this one guy has a vision of a plane crash. And he's like,
okay,
fuck this. I'm getting off this plane. Fuck you guys. So he takes a bunch of people with him. Sure enough, plane crashes. Everybody dies. So now, because he used his free will and he got off the plane where he was supposed to die, death is inevitable for these people. So, like, weird shit happens to them, and that's what the movie's about, Final Destination.
Okay, but this is where fate and free will were. See, this is what I believe, and this doesn't mean there's no explanation or meaning or rhyme or reason, or everybody's got their own thought process. But people that are like in a plane, that's their fate. That's just it was already written on their forehead before they came out of their mother's womb.
Right, and death doesn't like being outsmarted.
No, death's a cocksucker. Right? Oh, did I say that? Oh, could I say beep? Oh yeah. Anyway, sorry. Well, we'll just edit that one up right out of there. But yeah. So I mean,
people do that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's their free will if they want to do it. If it's as long as it's fun and it's not hurting anybody.
Another one is Ragnarok for Thor, the fall, the destruction of Asgard.
Okay.
So in the movie is different from obviously from Norse mythology, but it's kind of the same. Thor takes this guy's fucking helmet, which gives him power. He's this huge fucking being guy with a big fucking axe, whatever, and to beat his sister, he fucking gives the guy back his power, and the guy destroys Asgard.
Yeah.
It is inevitable.
Yeah. Well, okay, it's just like keeping on the same thing of destiny and fate there. Like, there's people that, like I said, they're palm readers, okay?
Right.
And there's the really good ones that are like that I wouldn't even call it a gift. I'd call it a curse. But they can read your palm. They can, they know your lifeline. They can tell you how long you're going to live. I mean, so like I said, a lot of this stuff that we don't think about is already preordained. And you know what? Like I said, a lot of this is like what's happening in front of our eyes right now in this world is preordained. Yeah. So I mean, call it fate, destiny, whatever you want. Like,
history,
but like I said,
repeating itself.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to say. So I was trying to go into the segue. We're gonna now. So, like I said, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, folks.
One more. Did Einstein destine himself to physics, or was the universe waiting for him to drop relativity?
No, he was born in. He was like I said. If you go back to what I've been telling you, his destiny and his fate were written on his forehead before he came out of his mother's womb.
So, regardless of what he did in his life, he was gonna figure that out.
Yeah, well, like Nikola Tesla. Okay, he talked about downloading X's and O's. Right. He said in his writings he downloaded that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I mean, yeah. So I mean, not Uncle Marko can't be Wayne Gretzky, because if he was, he'd be sitting on a beach right now with a tropical drink. Right.
Or hanging out with Trump.
No, he'd be hanging out with Trump, not me.
Fucking Gretz. What are you doing, Brett?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They like each other, eh?
Oh, Gretzky's taking shit on the internet.
Well, you know what? What are you going to do? That's his own choice. Well, how about Mr. Wonderful? What's it, Kevin? What do you call him? Kevin O'Leary or whatever you call him?
He's such a fucking stooge.
Oh, I know. You know what? He was licking his chops, and he's talking. Oh, tariffs are good. They're great. You know what? Oh yeah. Now you know what? I don't see him anywhere on the news because he's hated now because he's got dual citizenship, right? Well, he's a goof, right? Like, they call him Mr. Wonderful. No, he's not wonderful whatsoever. You know what? Tabernacle, fuck off, Kevin.
Right.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. But yeah. All right, folks. We'll be back.
Dick's nuts.
I promise. There you go.
Try Dick's Nuts. They're absolutely fabulous. The fresh aroma of pecans, the sweet smell of peanuts. They're fabulous and delicious, folks. You got to support your local retailers out in your hood. They're mom and pop shops. They're out in beautiful Maple Ridge, BC. You can find them on Meta, formerly known as Facebook. Try Dick's Nuts. Good to the last lick.
All right, folks, coming back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Little Rock. Come on, Little Rock, you little pick. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's rumble. Come on, Little Rock.
Every time I see a red Mac jacket now, I think, oh, this is Rumble.
Oh, okay, how about that? Okay. How about that guy that was around in the, like 30 years ago that he's Mr. Canada now? He comes with that new commercial and he's showing like, oh, yeah, have you seen it?
No.
Okay, I forget the guy's name, but he's like Mr. Canada now. Anyways, I'll have to write it down. You'll have to look it up, but he's got a red back on. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, fucking, you'll get a kick out of this one, right? Fucking. But let's get back into, folks, we're talking about free will now. And I want to ask you, Dr. Ryan, and, I got my own conclusions about free will. How much free will do we all really have in this life? So I'm gonna start by letting you. I'm asking you that question. Why don't you tell me what you think you got?
Well, in theology, the existence of free will must be reconciled with God's omniscience and benevolence with divine grace, which allegedly is necessary for any meritorious act. It's a prominent feature of existentialism. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Are we condemned to be free?
No, but I'm talking about you personally when I'm asking that question. Is like, how much free will do you think you have? Give me a percentage.
Oh, man,
tell me.
I think we have at least 10 to 15%. Maybe.
Okay, that's not bad because you know what? Like, if you asked me the question I did 30 years ago, over 30 years ago, I would have told, like, as I was right into this, like, I probably said you had 1 to 5% free will. Now, if you ask me that question now, I'm actually, I'm going shit. I go, you know what? I go, because all those things that the free will you have, good or bad, right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting to realize something. Yeah, I got about 25%. You know what? Because that's how much has changed from 30 years ago. Yeah, I'd say we got about 25% free will.
Well, I could argue that we have 100% because at any time we could poison ourselves or do something stupid and end it all.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just something that, like, I mean, maybe that's, for somebody out there that could do it, that was destined or fated to have that happen to him because he had no control, and the funky eight-legged funky spider was making him do it.
Yeah. Well, some people get so down that they can't get out of it.
Well, that's in their chart. There's people with depression. There's, like I said, that's and that's not gospel either. Like that's what the old mystic. The mystic even told me. He goes, listen. He goes, astrology is not gospel. Okay, and like I said, it's just like right now, like the Book of Revelation. Okay, it means to reveal, to lift the veil.
Right.
Okay, that's like people don't even understand that they take it. Like I said, that was all like that was all play with. Two people got their hands in there, but. That's what I'm saying. It's a lifting of the veil, but how would I put it to you? Like, like your determination, like when you say, I'm going to do this.
Right.
Okay. So you have free will to go choose. Okay. So right now, if you're older, you can't go, well, I got the free will. I'm going to go, do a decathlon or a marathon. No, I don't care how much free will you got. You're an old raisin, and you ain't gonna make it.
Right. Yeah. Will is different than free will.
Thank you very much. So, thank you. We're splitting those up. There's free and there's will. But you know what? There's nothing free about having a will. I tell you that much.
No, there isn't.
You got to pay the cash to get that, eh? But yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think this is.
Well, some people think free will is is not existent at all, and they're proponents of determinism, which means that every event in the universe is casually inevitable, just like Thanos.
Yeah, well, that's I'll be honest with you. Well, that's what I kind of used to believe.
In a situation where people make a certain decision or perform an action, it's impossible that they could have made any other decision or performed any other action.
Yeah, well, that doesn't sound like so. But see, this is where all the
hard determinists that say there's no free will.
Well, then that's where there's See, this is where all three of these topics come in. They all intertwine. Destiny, fate. They do, because when they're starting to say that, then I flip it around and go, well, sorry, that's destiny and free will. And sorry, destiny and fate.
Yeah.
Because free will is something that you are given, from the creation to go, okay, I'm going to, I got free will. I'm going to go do this. But like I said, I still only think, honestly, maximum. And I'm probably agreeing with you more now, that 10, 15%. But as I've gotten old, as you getting older, it's like you start realizing that you have more free will than when you thought that you had when you're younger.
Right.
So I mean, that's kind of that's where I'm going with this. But because
every day you have the choice when you wake up to be a fucking asshole or not.
Well, that's where, I don't know, when the planets start going squirrely and you're telling me that, I'm going to go, remember what you said on the program, Dr. Ryan?
Or when I'm freaking out telling somebody to fuck off.
That's right there. At the alien head, when you went out the back door, you gave it to him, eh?
Fucking big head. Fuck that knob. That made me feel a lot better, though.
Oh, you had to get it off your chest, right? But the other thing, too, the other thing as well is you're telling me there, it's about the government taking over certain facets of WorkSafe here in British Columbia. That just blows me away. I mean, what's going on right now? And I mean,
I don't know.
I'm just saying, I don't. You don't hear these announcements on the news.
No,
okay?
That one wasn't. That was new to me.
Yeah, so I mean, that's just it's pretty crazy what's going on right now, and I'm just looking at on the ticker tape right now. They're showing those evil liberals, Mr. Speaker, and then the other, biatch with the glass. I can't stand any of these people. Hey, listen, can we just have an election, please, here in Canada?
Right.
I don't care if like the whole economy falls apart. Please just get rid of these people, because I can't handle it.
You get the leader of your country's not even elected.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's the same as in the States. It's not like anybody.
No, I mean, no, it's
representing a certain riding, right?
No, but I mean, listen. This is the thing. This is what makes me sick more than anything. This is making Trudeau look good, and he's been such a scumbag, okay? Mm-hmm. And now people, oh my God, he's a leader. No, nobody's really listening to this here. Well, yeah, no, but he's loving it because him and Trump they hate each other.
Oh, yeah, I know they do.
Oh, they do not. And you could read Trudeau's eyes and his body language in his face.
Apparently he is fucking heated on the phone the other day.
Oh, he's loving this because he's going out now like he's some sort of fucking hero.
Right.
And you got, I love that commercial with Carbon Tax Carney with the fangs. You see that one?
Not yet.
He's got you got to see it at the very end. It looks like he's Dracula with fangs. It's very good. It makes him look evil. I think
he is evil.
Well, he's a part of the Okay, but hold on. So he's a part of the lead. So when Stephen Harper had him as his, the finance, he took over from what's his name the Irish fella. I forget his name.
O'Toole.
Well, we had no. This is way back. I forget. But he took over him as finance minister, right? And then he became the bank, the governor of Bank of Canada, the bank governor of Canada. And he's a part of the club. Listen, they're all a part of the club, man.
I know.
They all are. Fucking people don't understand. You think I've been warning people about Polyev. You think he's a savior? He's not. He's another puppet that belongs to another
real job in his life.
Never. Okay. He's a career-long politician, and because he was adopted and his parents were teachers, he was educated the whole time, right? So. But anyways, I mean, was that his free will?
I don't know. No.
Well, hold on here. Let's get into that because let's use Polyev as an example because destiny, fate, okay, he was adopted. What was his mother's circumstances that led to that? Was that by mistake or was that his destiny? Okay, and then his free will, okay, made him be who he is right now. So you know what? Those three all, I think, apply to Mr. Pierre Polyev. We'll see if he's a good guy or a bad guy, but
Same
is there
said
anything
about Trudeau?
Well, yeah, well, you know, I mean, look, so this is what I've said to people, okay, and it's ugly, but it's the truth is ugly, so we kill our prophets. That was Charles Manson. But anyways, long story short is no, and it's you think about wrap your head around that one. But the other thing is, you know, all these people, these serial killers, and all these people that do sick things that we see on the media. Mm-hmm. See, I believe they were born to do that, to show everybody. This is
and the
it's
victims were born to be their victims.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's for society to see this as a whole to react, and some people going like a father, if you killed a murderer killed his daughter, he goes and kills him. It's just like it's like one big play. It's crazy because, and anyways, I think what I'm trying to get at is all these people. There's bad and evil people here, and they were put here in all their lives for us to witness it, to see this, to make us better human beings. Okay, and you know what? Like I said, here's the other kicker of this one. Is like I said, and this is not my quote. It's from Joseph P. Anthony. He's an astrologer, but it's a brilliant quote. You know, are we spiritual beings having human experiences, or are we human beings having spiritual experiences? And the older I get, and the more that I've been through, I'm a spiritual being having human experiences, and I don't like it. I want to go back.
Right.
I don't like it.
In the Matrix.
Put me back. Put me back. What do you call that thing? Remember that little cloud when you die there? You go back into the cloud? What do you the iCloud. So, hey, we go back into the iCloud, eh?
Yeah.
But is
next turn.
Exactly. So is there anything that you want to wrap this up with, Dr. Ryan?
I don't know. I think we did pretty good today.
We touched on some stuff.
How much of human behavior is determined by past events, and how much does this matter, if it matters, for free will?
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's the thing is, I guess when we all go for our life review, when we go to the green acres in the sky,
they'll be like, "Why the fuck did you do that?
Why'd you do that? Oh, I didn't want to see that. Okay, we're going to get rid of that there, kid. Oh, that's not good. I go, okay, get rid of it. Can you erase it from time?
You do that a lot.
Oh, yeah, I did that a whole bunch. That's not good. That's funny. But, well, folks, we really appreciate you guys, and we'll be back with another episode soon. And remember, our blues is your news. Have a great day, folks. Oh, yeah.
Good old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And there's a hand, my trusty friend, and gives a hand of thine. We'll take a right good willy wot for old lang syne. For right, good